How's it going, people? Right, you join me from a little air in France. Now, normally we are just beelining it basically towards Portugal, but we thought, we'd stop and have a little wander around wherever we park up.
He's in the window.
It wasn't until this point that I actually started to feel a lot like a tourist. You know what I mean? But let's go and have a little wander and see what we can find. Where does it say we are here? Where does it say we are here?
Avalon. Yes, we're near there.
Yeah, why isn't it telling us?
Oh dear.
I look like I'm being a proper tourist with the camera in my hand.
This is the national park.
So we went scouting around a few shops. Now, they're all stunning. Like, most of these little shops are like handmade stuff, and a lot of passion's gone into them. It's really heartwarming, if you know what I mean. Like, it's like very community based. And I love that. Look at this. How much chocolate do you want? So much chocolate. And it's weird because there's nobody in the store. There's nobody to serve us, but she did eventually pop out, but it was like, it's that sense of trust. Do you know what I mean? I like that. I like that a lot. So it wasn't long before we were back on the road. Now, with all this driving and just constantly driving, sleeping, we were going to head off and meet some friends now and spend a couple of days just relaxing and just, actually sitting and staying still and embracing the moment. So yeah, let's head off towards, it's a bit further down in France, but we're going to go meet up with some friends and spend a couple of days there.
The trees, they are singing to the tune of a song, and the wind is gently ringing the bell that brings the morning, the welcome of the dawn. The voice of the robin, the call of the dove, the red leaves are falling, the barn owl is calling, the welcome of the dawn.
So, good morning, people. Now, obviously we are in France. Last night we just parked up in the, look, a little air in the city centre. Now, do you know what? I don't know how people can't be so polite and lovely, Even when you go in the shop, even though they know that you don't really speak their language, they can still try and help you. Do you know what I mean? It's brilliant. It is brilliant. Don't get me wrong, when we turned up to that park up, it was like everybody was just like,
Signal for a minute. Don't worry. Hold on. I'm good. Don't worry.
and then signal on and off, trees, not good. Yeah. We have got 4 hours and 25 minutes. As I keep saying, right, these first couple of videos are just going to be road tripping. So it might get a bit tediously boring for you, but bear with me. And then we've got probably, I think it's like another 3 days pretty much of like 4 or 5 hours a day down to Portugal from there. So yeah, obviously we could probably do more hours and fucking just sit there and fucking bash it out, but what's the hush? What's the rush? What is the rush? There isn't one. I've got a funny little hum at 45, and it clears off at 50, and then it comes back at 60, and then it disappears at 65. I'm not sure if it's that tyre, or if it's my prop, or if it's my diff. But do you know what? I'm just going to put up with it. It still works, she's still happy, she's still going forward. It's just in my mechanical mind, I can hear it and I know it's not quite right. Most people probably wouldn't even bat an eyelid. But me being me, my overthinking self, again, I'm constantly like listening for noises that like, oh, that's a bit naughty, oh, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's press on. We have 4 hours and 22 minutes. We need to get fuel first, fill up, got half a tank. Makes me feel better when I fill it up from half a tank. get cheaper, the further south we go. Boop, boop. Oh, it's just pulled over. It is sunny. Shorts are going on. Shorts are going on. Otherwise I'm going to be a sweaty bollock mess. And have a snack too. Have a snack. I might have a cheese wrap or something. Because I refuse to do a proper shop yet. Because it's too expensive. Now the further we go south, the warmer it is getting. Now just feel that sunshine on my face. Beautiful. Looking beautiful. Oof, the vest top is out, the shorts are on. Hang on, one thing left for it. Full holiday mode now. Sunshine, baby, sunshine. Buzzing. Right, we've all stretched our legs and had a little bite to eat. I just had a little sandwich. Well, cheese and tomato sandwich again. Well, wrap. But yeah, we got to head off now. So we've got 2 hours 30. But sun. Oh, I know I just said it, but damn, loving this. Proper holiday feels in now. Hats backwards, shades are on, tank tops on, shorts, the lot. But yeah, right, let's get this 2.5 hours out of the way. And then we think we're having a couple of days of chill. little peps, right? He's a 5-cylinder, so it means he uses more fuel, but he's a bit slow, right? But he's, you know what I mean? Capable slow. But good job over here. They have like crawler lanes beside the motorway. So basically, if you're going really slow and you're trying to get up a hill, sometimes peps is like hitting like 30 mile an hour. You know, don't know if the lorries are doing it as well. But you just drop into the crawling lane, and then the motorway is still free for everyone to just fly by. You know, normal cars. And then when you're at the top of the hill, you join back on again. It's genius. Why don't you have this in the UK? I don't know. Madness. Instead you have angry British people behind you going beep. Like, well, if I could go faster, I would. I mean, don't get me wrong, I probably could go faster, but I'd still struggle a little bit on the hills. But nonetheless, I can beast in it. I think Pepe's using like the Mercedes in front of me. I think he's using like half a tank, whereas I'm using quarter of a tank. So I feel sorry for Aidan, but that's quite costly in that old bus, bless it. But we're soldiering on. We've got 50 minutes left until we get to our location, and then we're going to have some grub and hopefully have a shower, because I could really do with a shower. My beard's getting a bit grim. But let's press on. We've got an hour. Now obviously something was going to go, wasn't it? I say go. I've got a squeaky belt. Let me show you. Which obviously isn't good, because it's just going to eventually throw my belt off or wear it funny. It's my tensioner. I'm pretty sure it's my tensioner stepping out, which is maybe the bearing going in it or what. But I did buy a new one because I've, you know, got to be prepared. So I think I'm going to change that over. I'll keep the old one as a spare, see what it looks like when I got it off. It's probably knackered, but obviously that's going to eventually kill off my auxiliary belt. Hello. Whew, it's a warm one. It's a warm one. But yeah, sorry, I got distracted. Got called in for breakfast. But this is basically the tension that I've got on my van. And pretty much that bearing there, I'm pretty sure is going. So hopefully this should just be a case of a straight. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. But first step, we'll get the under tray off and get the belt off, and see about replacing that. Oh, right, there's the puppy. You can already see that sort of stepped out on one side, so I'm hoping I can get belt off. I need to lever off that bolt there. The main nut's behind the belt there, so I need to pop this off. Right, so let's get the belt off and then go from there. Ooh, that is warm. That is getting warm here. I'm just underneath there and I can feel my belt buckle getting hot. But that's the old one. Look, I've just took it off. Should be identical to the new one, fingers crossed. But as you can see by this, I don't know if you can really hear that. But there's play in it as well, look. And this one shouldn't have anything. Yeah, look, nada. Maybe the minuscule of minuscules. But I'm hoping that's the same as that one. And by the looks of it, I think it is. 1.6, 1 to 6. Yeah, right, cool. Let's throw this bad boy back in then. And then throw the belt back on. But what I'm going to do first, actually, is get a little tiny screwdriver and run it around any bit of the belt, the pulleys where there's bits of rubber in. You can see where there's bits in the grooves where the belt grooves rolled on the roller. On the roller? On the pulleys, and the crank pulley and the top pulley and the alternator and all sorts of stuff. So, going to get a little screwdriver and just knock them little bits out. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Okay, so admittedly I've got this camera in my gob, so if you can hear me breathing really loudly, you know why. But all for the angle. But as you can see here, I'm just getting a screwdriver and just going around all the little grooves on the pulleys. Because there's little bits of rubber in there, but that's equally could be enough to even throw your belt off or make it squeak. So yeah, this is something that most people tend to ignore. Just throw it belt off, throw it belt on. And to be honest, I probably should have done this a long time ago. But here we are. Right, we'll put that on hold for a second because everyone's going to the shop. That means we can just jump in the car and go to the shop rather than having to lumber the van. And then we'll come back and finish this. And then they've got a pool, so I'm going to jump in the pool too. I don't have a shower. Do you know what? I'm slowly getting into holiday mode. Slowly getting there. Right, we are back from the shop. Let's get this van put back together and sorted. Tell you what, going to the supermarkets and stuff. Mind blowing seeing the prices change. Makes you see just how much of a robbery the UK is. Right, let's get some gloves on. Wow, that is back on. Now let's hope that the squeal's gone and the belt runs straight. Where's my keys? I can go jump in the pool. Now a little old school trick is to just flick the key just to get the belt turning, and then you can see if it's not trying to pull itself off. You know, it's just worth trying before it flies off and makes a big mess. All looks fabby dabby dozy to me. And obviously I don't call that a breakdown because that's not a breakdown. That's a fix. Because nothing broke. The tension is not even broken, it just didn't like it. But I guess only time will tell. But I'm here for another today, tomorrow, and we're off Monday, heading further south towards Portugal. So I guess we'll find out. Hopefully, worst case scenario, if it was the belt was to come off, it would just come off and just disintegrate and fall on the floor, not get wrapped around in anything. And I do have spare belts in case I do shred a belt. And there's not really much else on there. There's literally the fan pulley, the crank pulley, and the alternator, so there's not a lot on there for it to run on. You know, it's not a massive bout, it's only, you know what I mean? So we'll see, but let's get packed up, cleaned up, and then I'm gonna go jump in that pool and crack open a nice cold beer. Unfortunately, I'm not going to film any of that because, you know, it's privacy. You'll give people privacy because it's someone's home, do you know what I mean? So let's put the anxiety back in the back of the mind and we'll leave that as it is and we'll see how we get on. Now, I'm not going to even lie to you here. This water was freezing. But nonetheless, I was praying the sun would warm it up.
I'm going to jump on it. Go on, do it. Jump in it. Go on, kid. Go on. Go on. Oh! There you are, like a pro. Oh.
So we're topping up that suntan and lounging in the pool. Yeah, we ended up just catching up with each other and having some nice food and calling it a day. So the next day we headed out in the hippie bus and we were going to go for a nice little countryside walk around a nice little nature reserve park. Now with the sun out it'd be rude not to, eh? So before calling it a night, we decided to make some homemade pizzas. Now, I'm not going to lie, but this did come out well, and it was wow nice. With that annihilated, it was time to get our heads down. Oh. I've got just over half a tank, so I'm not in low rush, mate. Yeah, we've had a chilled weekend. We have had a chilled weekend. Now it's time to hit the road again, another 5 hours drive south to just before the border of France into Spain. Boom. So, yeah, again, it's going to be boring time-lapsey driving slash not really doing much but driving and views for you. Because it'll all kind of come together once we hit Portugal. Because I'll just station myself around there. But after replacing the auxiliary valve tensioner, she squeaked a little bit for a while and then it cleared off. Which I tried to get, I think I was just bits of rubber that was still in the pulleys, but I'm pretty sure I've cleaned most of them out. I think it's probably just chucked most of them out anyway now. But she sounds sweet, so fingers crossed. That was the only sort of little hiccup that we've got. I say hiccup. As I keep saying, man, most of the things that go wrong on this back, I say go wrong, they don't even go wrong. I just see them or hear it and I have to change it. I do it all the time. I do it to everything. Hello, pretty lady. I just got winked at. Hello. See, not all French are horrible. No, joking. You know, French. Do you know what? I've been here, and this part of France, and people, every single person I spoke to has been lovely. Going into shops, going into like a little pub, grabbing a beer.
You go into to your left now, and you see this car park, this is the air on my left now, where this coach is, that's the air in there, that goes way back behind you into there.
Oh yeah, it's quite cool in there too, isn't it?
In the shade. Nice big one. You've got plenty of space in that, isn't it?
But yes, we have got 5 hours, so I'll catch you lot in a bit, because otherwise it's been very boring. Today, loving it. I love it live. Van is running sweet. Probably cursed myself now. I've just said that. We've been on the road for about 2.5 hours. We are soon to pull over for a little wake. Make a sandwich or something, you know? Make a sandwich or something. Yeah, and then we got another about 2 hours 15. And then we will be next to the French border into Spain. Not gonna lie, the further I get away from the UK, the more anxiety's kind of building up a little bit. But I'm just ignoring it. I have to. Otherwise, I'm gonna be miserable, aren't I? So, no, not having that. Not having that. So with burying that anxiety deep down inside and embracing the moment, trying to switch off from work mode, which is so hard, we press on, we enjoy the day and we get on with it. So again, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for following me on my journey, and we'll continue this in the next one. Don't forget to keep it real, keep it safe, keep it true. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you lot in the next one as we head into Spain.